The next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces.
Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a sharp pass. Mbappe, spread out to the left. And that has left him in a heap. Ibrahimovic. So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Iniesta. And it's De Jong. And that's a dangerous ball. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free, he should be locked up after that.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Hullet.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gets a good foot in there. Yaya Toure. Now who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash. And here's De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, that's neat. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bellingham. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Saliba. Here's Kakatani. And it's Iniesta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saliba calmly anticipates. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Iniesta. And this is... goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. Bellingham. It's not an especially good pass, that. Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe is onto this. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's Iniesta. Knocks it into space. And this is Iniesta. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Terrific header, in he goes again. It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah. They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Sostituzione in Milan. Numero 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Milan finding their passes. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's found the way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Driven forward. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Driving on and making good progress. Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. That's tidy. Tries to cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Kakitani. De Jong. Mbappe.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho's delivery.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking for the run. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kakitani, played out to the right.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, numero 13, Yaya Touré. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 6. Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a little off target. Greenwood. There he goes, motoring forward. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And he was quick to react. Oh, can he get onto this? Yaya Toure. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Closing in on goal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine.